All right, guys, good to have you back. We're going to talk about how to handle these internet leads. Okay, it's super important that you understand, like from our past video on handling the sales process, that they're opting in to reach out to you. Okay, and then it's your obligation to reach back out to them, right? Now, let's go in more depth on this. People know that you're paying ads for them to reach out to you. So it's important to have that mind switch also of not just understanding the sales process, but always being hungry to be sure to call these leads as soon as possible. We like to be sure roughly 10 to 15 minutes when you reach out to these people, when they first opt in. You know, we have automations in place to buy you time, but when leads do come in, it's important that they get touched immediately, okay? The faster you get in touch with these leads, the more they're interested, because we are targeting people based on interests. They're the most interested when they first opted in. And then as time goes on, that lead gets colder, okay? From that point, you just have to understand that it's important to reach out to them fast, okay? So let's say you didn't get a hold of them, right? So that's the next aspect of the whole sales process and handling these leads, right? That you, after you hit them on the phone, reach a text, do an email as well if you don't get a hold of them. Wait 10 or 15 minutes longer, call them again, see if they're available, because we're all normal human beings. We have stuff going on. It's possible that they simply just don't call back because they got busy and forgot, right? So always understand that. So after you've done that, wait till maybe the next 6 to 12 hours or simply the next half of the day to reach out to leads. Okay, and you can have your assistant pretty much handle this as well, or you can, depending on what day you are handling leads and closing leads, right? And you want to do this for the next 2 or 3 days. So 3 days, we'll just settle it at 3 days. Make sure you're calling and texting and emailing in the morning around the same time they opted in, and then also at maybe later on in the evening, okay? And then you want to wait 7 days and then kind of rinse and repeat this process again with those leads. And if you're not getting a hold of them and you have some leads that you're getting a hold of, maybe focus your time more on the more interested ones. The more you have, the more traction that you have with these leads, and that's going to help you convert more at the same time. But leads are leads. There's no such things as a bad lead, because think about how we found you on Facebook or Instagram, wherever we found you. Think about what you could find on Facebook or Instagram as far as leads go, right? We have to follow up with you guys. It's only normal that we practice what we preach, and that way you guys are following our instructions as well. So make sure to always follow up with your leads, first day, second day, third day, calling and texting, and one half of the day, which is the morning, and then the other half of the day, which is the evening. Make sure you're hungry. Again, these people are reaching out to you for their solution they're looking for you to have, okay? I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, just let us know. But as far as handling leads, it's super important that you're hungry, that you reach out to them as soon as possible, and they're consistently following up. And the beautiful part as well, in our CRM, you're able to help keep your leads organized as well. All right, we'll go into that later, but it's just important that you stay organized as well. And I cannot preach enough that you guys, when a lead comes in, automations will buy you time, but call them as soon as possible too. Book that appointment so you can build that trust and then close them on the next call. So guys, I hope this has helped. On the next training, we're going to kind of switch gears from the sales process and talk about how we go about doing business with you guys. All right, see you guys in the next training.